Hi everyone. Um, yes, RC had to say hi too. Uh, um, so what's going on? What happened on Saturday? Let's see. I had something else to say. Should I say first or last? I'll say it last. So so I have a little story about what happened on Saturday. Um, so I got up and I sleep in. And I got up and I came over here because I was on the couch because, you know, I think you know, I pass out on the couch on Friday nights and I don't wake up till the next day. Um, so I got up, I came over to the birds and all the finches were out of the nest, which is not a good sign. So we have a flashlight. So we have a flashlight. It's got LEDs. It's really bright. Anyway, that we use to shine into the finch nest. So I shined the flashlight, and at first I didn't see anything at all, and then I finally saw the baby bird, and it just wasn't moving. And I said, I don't think it made it. So I put my hand in the through the door, and I scooped it out, and it was, yeah, it was lifeless. So then, and then I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well, it's time to clean out the nest anyway. So in order to do that, because it's sitting on a hook, and so I drop it off the hook onto the floor of the cage, and then I have to open up the big door to get it out because it doesn't fit through any of those smaller doors. And so I told my mom, I said, I'm going in. And because you open up the big door, there's always a chance that you're going to have somebody's going to escape. And that's what happened. So I'm trying to get the coconut out, and all of a sudden I felt a feathered thing go by my arm. And but when the finches get out, they're totally lost. They have no idea where they are. So they end up on the floor, and the dogs kind of run over and sniff them. And they just kind of sit there like, well, where am I? I don't know what to do. And then you pick them up. They don't try to bite or anything. And then you throw them back in the cage. So, I don't even know. I didn't even see which one it was. So I got the coconut out. And first thing I noticed was that there was no bedding in the nest. Now, I swear to you, it looked like there was. I mean, shine the flashlight. I had no idea there was no bedding. So then it's like, well, so I put it in the sink, did chores, and then the last Saturday of the month is we go out to eat for breakfast. So before we left, I went to I was gonna fill up the coconut with water, let it soak because it was dirty on the inside. And I thought, no, I better not, because with the coconut being a natural thing, I didn't want to come home to find it mushy. For a word, that's a word. So I dumped the water out. Like, well, now it's wet, so maybe that will help, And the other thing is, because I fall asleep on the couch Friday night and don't actually go to bed, Kiki stays out. Oh, there he is. This cage door is open, just so you know. And so he stays out all night, and then all day Saturday. So we were going out, and I said, well, I'm going to leave him out to give him a test to see how he does when we're not home. We're only going to be gone an hour and a half, so you can't get into much trouble. So we go out to eat, place in town, and come home, walk in the door, and I start cleaning the coconut right away. While I'm doing that, I can hear the finches, and they were extra loud and like chip 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 like that. And I know that's usually what they do when something's wrong. So I said, oh, they're mad because the coconut is not in the nest. And so I said, I'm cleaning it. I called out to them, whatever. So I, because there was no bedding to clean out, and I just scraped all the bird dew that was in there and scraped it all out, and then dried the whole thing with paper towel and everything. And then I come around the corner by the fridge to go put it back. And that's when I saw Kiki was sitting here on the arm of Mom's chair. No idea, of course, no idea how long he had been there. Daisy's barking at me. She's got a toy. There he was sitting on the chair, and I was like, oh, finches, maybe they're mad or upset because Kiki's sitting there, and he's not normally supposed to be there, and he's looking at him, and so, I don't know. So, Mom got Kiki. We have our stick. I don't know if I told you about this. We have our rescue stick. We keep it on the bird table, and this is what we use when a bird ends up on the floor or on a curtain or anywhere where they're not supposed to be. So we use the stick because they won't get on fingers. I don't think none of the birds will get on fingers, but they will get on a stick. So we just get the stick, they climb on, we bring them over and whatever. This is stick number 2, by the way. The first stick somehow ended up on the floor and then got chewed up by a certain little dog over there, Mindy. And so we had to get a new stick. And so, which was fine, which was this, except that Scaredy Bird over here, yes, me alone talking about you, was scared of the stick. I was like, oh, I don't know that stick. And so we had to he had to get used to this stick. And I was like, it's a stick. But it's different. So, anyway. So, got Kiki on the stick and got him back to his cage. And then Mom and I worked together to get the coconut back where it goes without losing any birds. And before I did that, I stuffed it full of bedding. I used a combination of Spanish moss and crinkled paper. And so I stuffed it in there, hung it in the cage. So so that's what happened on Saturday. Told you I'd give you an update. I didn't think I'd give you a sad one, but I guess it happens. I don't know what exactly happened, but so And Carmel, she is getting up there. I mean, she's like 3 years old, and according to the books, you know, their lifespan is 3 to 5 years. Um, so I don't know if it's now time for, like, you know, Halo to step up. And she's, by the way, if you remember, Halo is the only one whose dad was Hershey. All the offspring in there has Zorro is their father. And she's the only one that Hershey was. So it would be okay, I think, for her to be with Zorro. So there's no blood relation there. So other than that, one other thing happened. Couple days before, I'm sitting on the couch watching TV and watching YouTube at the same time, and I heard a strange sound. I look over here, and there was Kiki hanging on the side of the finch cage, down below, upside down, making these strange sounds I've never heard him do before. And it's like, did you just figure out there's birds in there, or what? Or what? And so he was just hanging there, like, head down, and finally he turned. He righted himself up, he climbed up a little bit, continued making that sound, and then went back to his toys. So that's the only other thing that happened. So, I gotta get to Sunday's video. It's a request. So, yeah. So I guess I think that's all I have. So, I was gonna say something. I almost forgot. Comments and replies. Just wanted to let you know that when you comment, I almost immediately get an email with that comment on there. I guess it's my notification. 99% of the time. There was a video. I think there was a couple videos ago where I was like, there was like 2 or 3 people who always comment, and there's like right away, and they weren't there, and I thought, well, that's strange. So then I went into the video, and there they were. So some reason I didn't get the email, but so when you comment, I get an email right away with your comment. I read them right away, with the intention of going in later to reply, do my hearts and my replies. Only, as you noticed, later is much later. So I'm like 4 videos behind on replies. I will get them, like I always say. I will get them, but I just want you to know that your comments are not floating in the air for whatever. I read them. I love them. They make me smile. And they make me feel good, and they keep me going. So, don't stop. I appreciate every single one of them. Except for the one. None of you saw it, but I did get a nasty comment from, I don't know who this person was. Somebody who wandered onto my channel from somewhere. It was on the You Make Me Feel Like Dancing video. And I can't remember what they said, but something like the person made fun of my weight, and said something like, "Oh, people can put anything they want on their YouTube channel," which I was like, well, that's kind of the point. I thought about whether I should respond to this person, but I didn't want to get into a back and forth. And I have a general rule that I don't allow negative comments on my channel. Since my channel, I can make rules like that. So I got rid of it, and the person I haven't heard back. I haven't heard from this person again. So, but it bothers me, of course. But your guys' comments, I read immediately. I smile. They make me feel good. Please keep going. That's the phone. And onto my video. So I will catch you all later. Bye.